you know anything about me, you'll know that I flew all the way to Japan from Africa to try some Wagyu. Wagyu. I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong throughout this video, but let's keep going. I came for the Wagyu and the famous Japanese jiggly cheesecake, but we'll get into that in another video. The first time I took a bite of this so-called Wagyu beef.
This is my first bite of Japanese Wagyu. Not sure. We're in Dubai right now. I'll wait till I get to Japan.
Okay, let's scratch that time because that doesn't really count. The actual first time I had it in Japan was the best experience I've ever had in my life.
Oh my god.
Let's just say the experience was nothing short of heaven. Pure heaven. Why hadn't I ever had this before? What's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Mommy! For those living under a rock that don't know what Wagyu is, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm kidding. Not really. But sure. Wagyu literally means Japanese cow. They are raised in a special way that makes their flesh perfectly marbled with fat.
Oh, this Wagyu?
Quite frankly, I've never had anything like it. Worst case scenario, the fatty, tiny bubbles burst into your tongue, squirting its juices around your mouth. But if you cook it just right, and by right I mean rare, it melts in your mouth. How do you do it? You gotta leave those tiny strips on the hot grill for seconds. Literally seconds, or you'll ruin it. Imagine drowning your tongue with the most magical flavors on this entire earth. That, my friends, is what Wagyu is like. Now, there's something important you should know about Wagyu. Not only is it insanely expensive in the US, and even in Bangkok, I doubt it's even available in Nigeria. I mean, we've got a lot of Chinese in Nigeria, not Japanese. But in Japan, you can get a steak for as low as $12. And then it dawned on me, I wouldn't be able to experience this ever again! Okay, that's a bit dramatic. I'm definitely coming back to Japan, but even the thought that I might have to spend another 6+ months without another bite of Wagyu drove chills up my spine. And so I devised a plan, one that would change the world forever! Excuse the room. It's a mess. I know a lot of you are probably like, yeah, Kenim, like, don't you have, like, any more clothes? You keep wearing the same thing. Whatever, man. Like, whatever. What the fuck? Like, this is what I have. Like, I only have these clothes. I didn't plan properly. I don't have anything other than this. Okay, but honestly, like, I packed like an idiot. Like, who brings a freaking jumpsuit to a freaking travel show? Like, bro, this is so uncomfortable. There's no way I'm gonna wear this. Why did I bring this? It's annoying. Okay, now I gotta fold that. Oh, God. But yeah, I didn't plan properly. Just 1 second. I didn't plan properly. I didn't bring enough, like, t-shirts, man. Like, what? So I now have to wear the same t-shirts all over and over again. And I did do laundry, so don't judge me, okay? Today's game plan. I am going to bring grade 5 Wagyu beef to Africa. Okay, specifically to Nigeria. And I have a few challenges. The first major challenge is the weather. So I'm buying Wagyu beef and I'm taking it with me on a 2-day journey. I've got a 24-hour layover in Bangkok and a 4-hour layover in Dubai. So basically, the main challenges are that I have to find a way to refrigerate my Wagyu. Literally, I probably have to buy it frozen. Then I have to freeze it and insulate it. I need to find some ice packs and like one of those ice bags. So I don't know where to find any of these things. So this is pretty much me exploring and figuring out how to do all this stuff. To make matters worse, the weather in Bangkok is 90 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. That's 32 degrees Celsius. And in Lagos, it's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know, that's probably like 30 degrees Celsius, something ridiculous. And Dubai is probably even worse. In short, I'm screwed. But I really want to test this out and see if it works. So let's call this the Wagyu Challenge. I'm challenging you to do it as well. Actually, probably not. Disclaimer. This is for the Wagyu video. Kenim, put this in the Wagyu video section. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you are looking at this as an opportunity, and you're probably thinking, oh, if I'm going to the United States of America, I'm going to want to bring some Wagyu beef back with me. Do not do that. Do not do that. That's stupid. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to Nigeria. They don't give a fuck in the airports. They don't give a fuck. But if you do this in the United States of America, do you know what the fine is? I think it's about $10,000, the fine. Yeah, it's about $10,000. That's the fine. Yeah, it's not worth it. Anyway, that's just my quick tip. So back to our regular programming. Random question. How do they ship Wagyu to the US? Do they import the cow? Because this process, the one I'm doing, is not realistic. If you know the answer, please, by all means, leave a comment in the description below. It was time to go to Suzuki?
Skiji Fish Market.
It's a famous fresh fish market in Tokyo, and apparently probably the best place that you can get sushi. I actually made a whole other video about that, so check it out, link in description. But on this day, it was the last day it would ever be open. They actually moved to Toyosu, and apparently Toyosu market is bigger and better. Yes, they're still open. All right.
It's going to be 6,166.
They have these cooler bags, and they're giving me some ice packs. Excuse my face, I was sweating like a beep. But I'm still gonna go and buy a cooler with ice packs. Wish me luck. I think it should work. I think it'll work. So he's gonna vacuum pack it so it stays frozen. I could even buy more.
It usually has to be like red.
Okay, pink.
Yeah, but it's gonna get dark. But you don't need to worry about it.
Okay, it'll still taste the same though.
Yeah. But if you melt it, frozen it, melt it, frozen it, it's not good.
Yeah. What if that happens one time?
One time, maybe, yeah.
2 times?
I don't. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so scratch any plans. The first thing I need to do is take this bad boy home and put it in the freezer before it melts. So once I take it home and freeze it, then I'm gonna go and look for a cooler, which just seems like the most logical option. That's a nice cold freezer. It was pretty hard to find these ice packs. I walked all over the streets asking people where I could find Ida. I believe that's what they call a grocery store, but eventually I found it. Next stop, Bangkok. I've just arrived in my hotel room in Bangkok, and I gotta check on my Wagyu to see if it's okay. Ooh, it's still cold. Wow, that really worked. But it's still kind of frozen. More liquid, but I think we're in a good position. So this is where I'm putting it. But I gotta, because last time I was here, the fridge always used to freeze all my food. So I'm just gonna put it on the highest possible. Right now it's at 4, so I gotta put it on max. There we go. The meat's not frozen either. Oh, fuck. And it's changed colors. Oh, and it's bleeding out. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, these ones are still frozen. In here. See that? Still frozen. My meat. He did tell me that the meat was gonna get darker. It's a lot darker. Oh, gosh. Not all. Yeah. Fuck. Well, I mean... tried. Oh my god, it's all dark now. You saw it yesterday, it was pink. It was pink yesterday. Oh man. But he said, like, it doesn't make a difference. It's still gonna taste the same. Apparently, it's still gonna taste the same. It's still gonna be just as delicious. It's not gonna be spoilt. I don't like that it's not totally frozen. But hey. Can't have everything in life, can you? Hopefully, we will prevail. Okay, so I'm in the airport. Well, no, I'm not in the airport. I'm in my hotel room, and it's the day after. And I'm gonna check on this meat. What I did throughout in the night is what I took it out of the packaging, and I put everything in the freezer, just so that to make sure it froze. Because unfortunately, some of my meat's defrosted, which made me really sad. But anyway, the moment we've all been waiting for. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that meat. All right, so look at that. Look at these ice. Oh, wait. This was frozen earlier. Oh, fuck. What did I do? No, it wasn't frozen. But it's pretty frozen, bro. It's like, ow, that hurts my hands. That is legit. Ow, that hurts. Ow! That hurts my hands. But yeah, it's going to be about 21 hours without it being in the freezer. And we're going to Africa. That's the reason, you know, at the store they recommended that I did not do it, but I was insistent. So a little bit of a dilemma. Well, not really. I kind of solved it. So I gotta check out of my hotel room like at noon, but I'm gonna do it right now. But I was lucky because the women downstairs said that they would allow me put my meat in the freezer downstairs. I'm gonna stand like this so it doesn't look like it's tilted. So I'm going to check out now at 9:42, put all my meat inside their freezer downstairs. But here's the dilemma. I don't want to forget the meat. I'm very forgetful, and I'm very capable of forgetting the meat. So here's how I'm going to solve that problem. I'm going to put some alerts on my phone, which is going to say something like, bitch, don't forget your meat. Bitch, your meat. Bitch, get your meat. Bitch, your meat, bitch. Bitch, your meat. Pick up your Wagyu. Exclamation points. Can you see that? No? Sorry. 3 very important reminders about my Wagyu. If you forget this, bitch, if you forget this meat, bitch, it's not going to be forgotten. Not an option. All right, back to your regular programming. And that was that. After 3 weeks, I said goodbye to Asia. It's kind of weird that you're watching this first because the next episodes will be about this Asia trip. I just edited this first because it was the hardest edit. I start the hard stuff first and ease my way down to the easy stuff. But I hope this isn't confusing to you because this is pretty much like a week ago, and the rest of the videos you're going to see are going to be from a month or so ago. So I land in Lagos Airport after a 20-hour journey from Bangkok via Dubai. And I gotta say, I was happier to be in Lagos than expected. Except for the fact that at this point, I've been waiting 15 minutes for my luggage. And it still hasn't come yet. The suspense was killing me. Where is my suitcase? As you can see, everyone is leaning into the conveyor belt, literally spilling into it like vultures. This is Lagos. You don't know if someone's gonna take your suitcase or waste your time. Sure, they check your luggage tags at the front, but that thought is always in my head when I get into this airport. But let's focus on the wasting of time, because in Lagos, we hate it. Cut us some slack. I'm about to sit in at least 2 hours of traffic just to get home. But again, losing focus here. Back to my missing suitcase. Why isn't it here yet? There's always the case where the staff dips their sleazy hands into your suitcase to steal stuff, like your brand new laptop that you just purchased 24 hours ago. It was years ago. I let it go. And then it dawned on me. The worst scenario ever! What if my luggage disappeared? No, like seriously, hear me out. What if my luggage didn't make it on my flight? Remember, I had a layover in Dubai, and this happens. I mean, typically they'll just call you back the next day to get your luggage, but in this situation, today, this is not acceptable. Nothing is getting in the way of me and my Wagyu! Not today, Satan. Finally, it's here! It seems like everything is resolved. Not. This isn't a normal airport. This is Lagos Airport. And we still have to go through customs. Let me break it down for you. They are criminals. Thieves. All they want is to get their greasy palms on everything you purchased abroad. Sure, it's a typical thing in most countries for citizens to pay taxes on goods they've purchased overseas. But in Nigeria, they want everyone to pay taxes. And the money's probably going to go to the lead official there, but that's another story for another day. I'm just hoping they don't stop me. But they did. Okay, I had to stop recording this part because they're strict. But basically, they searched my suitcase, saw nothing expensive, but still asked if they could have my random umbrella that I got in Tokyo. It's pretty dope. I didn't want to let it go. It's like a Tokyo staple. So I said no. But they let me go, and that was the end of that. Some advice: if you're flying into Lagos with expensive goods, put a tampon or pads at the top of your luggage. It works every time. When they open it up, they want nothing to do with it. It's time to find out if my meat, my Wagyu, is alright. Alright, so it's soft. It is soft. It is soft. Let me see. It doesn't smell though. It does not smell. Alright, it doesn't smell. It's soft. It's a lot darker. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it right back in the freezer. So now I am back in Lagos, as you know, and I've defrosted the Wagyu, and now I'm going to cook it.
I know you love me from there. Don't be today, I'm a sick. Best to recover, I live. Luckily on my way. All of my demons away. Until you, Lord, I'm a prayer. I've been so lost in this place. I've been all over this case. Casually off of the face. Into the top of my name. Ladies enough, but okay.
Alright, so let me see.
Business, I was unconcerned. I was crawling, mudded up and learned enough to walk this world out.
Yeah, that's right. The texture is right. Oh, this is going fast. See, even the flies want to have some action in this. With pork seasoning.
When I call, oh, no, no, no. I know you love me for time. It's best to spend every life. Even when
Yes.
don't say your love, let it die.
I think it's a little bit overcooked,
Been trying to find my way.
but
Trying to find my place.
bursting with juices.
Trying to conversate with you.
Yeah, better. Yeah, you see. Okay, so now I'm gonna try this with the pork seasoning and with sesame oil and see what that's like. So I'm putting that in that sesame oil. Look at how oily and juicy that is. I'm fine with sesame oil. Sesame oil. This is just salt and black pepper. I'm gonna dip some teriyaki sauce. You can see that meat just dripping already. That one just so that chicken teriyaki sauce. That's not for me. It's a little sweet. But it's good. Actually, I don't mind that. Or maybe because I got a fatty piece of meat. No, if you don't want to. Nice, right? We succeeded. Remember that guy in the butcher shop that told me that I would fail in life and I would never succeed in anything I ever did? Well, he said something along those lines.
Because if you melt it, frozen in, it's not good.
Yeah. Well, he said that I wouldn't succeed with my Wagyu. But guess what? He was wrong. Very wrong. And that's why in life, you can't let people tell you what to do or how to do what you do. You just gotta do it. You just gotta buy that Wagyu and fly it across the world for 21 hours. Because you can succeed. You know, can you believe that? He told me it would get spoiled. He said it would be rotten by the time I came back. It was fine. He was wrong. One second. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, it's totally fine. Yeah. Wagyu was a successful experiment. Now you know that you could fly Wagyu halfway across the world. Hope you enjoyed that episode. I've got more episodes coming to you, so keep watching, keep smiling. Thank you. See you next time. Peace.
Hold up.
If you like this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. Clean you up a little bit. There you go. How you doing? Huh? Just cleaning up here. Just cleaning you up over here and over here. Are you fine? Yes, you look pretty. Look at you, huh? You look so pretty, don't ya? I'm just getting you all cleaned up. Look at you. You're such a cutie. Oh my gosh, Kenim, you're wearing the same shirt you wore in Hong Kong. Oh my god, you have no clothes. Whatever, man. Whatever. You want to buy me some clothes? Okay, subscribe and sign up to my Patreon. Anyway, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I forgot. God, you're still inside.